And now we are ready. The 72nd running of the Mobil 112 Hours of Sebring is away, and Pippo Durrani just flies into action.
What a jump he got there on the exit at turn 17. Look at the 40 car, that maroon-coloured machine. But Wayne Taylor racing with Andretti, trying to look for inside of the Cadillac. Cadillac drawn 1-2. They're looking for 4 straight victories here at Sebring.
Meanwhile, Felipe Nasr there in the Penske Porsche, mixing it up with the Acura, forces his way through.
The number 19 in 3rd position. Welcome along to the Director of Motorsport North America for Michelin, Jason Ans along with us. Right, first of all, what have you done with your left arm?
John, I wish I had this great story, but let's just say I lost an arm wrestling game. But no, in all seriousness, I had a little slip and fall and a little fractured shoulder, but I'm doing okay.
Oh, just a little fractured. Right, okay, so from now on, it was free fall, X Games style squirrel suit jump.
Yeah,
okay.
exactly.
There you go. Talking to Nick Damon. It's been a long time since Nick's left anybody quite as breathless as that, I think, to be honest. Although it is quite hard work talking to Nick. I'm only kidding, Nick. CrowdStrike pit lane. Report there from Nick. Battle for 3rd. And it's a battle between... Oh, there's a touch on the leader. He's off. He's off. That's a huge one. And Durrani's over. This is full course yellow. The car's upside down. Clipped a GT car as he was going through. And the strive for 5 is over for Pippo Durrani. And the car's held up extremely well on top of the tyres on the far side of the circuit. Full course yellow immediately. It was just a slight catch of the left front. Tyre barriers absolutely doing their job and dissipating the energy. But that's a big off at a fast part of the circuit. And so he's been supported by all of the AMR safety team. Excellent work team, to get him out of the car. He's been upside down for quite a while. The blood will have rushed to his head, so he'll be feeling a little lightheaded. But he walks away. He walks away and waves to the crowd. Pippo Durrani, and she's in the back of the Porsche. Oh, got a push. I think that was a little push from the 6 Porsche. We'll check that again. Oh, and a big slide to avoid it by the number 20 high-class racing car. That was an excellent piece of avoidance there. Let's have another look. Yeah, definitely side-to-side contact. And was that 6 or 7? 6. I think it is the white one, isn't it, Jeremy?
I think so.
So
4th place car.
Have to break into that, I'm afraid, Nick, because the leader has gone off at turn 7, Fred McAvecchi, and he's punctured a left rear tyre. There's some bodywork damage as well on the Porsche Penske Motorsport 963. He was embedded in the sand to the outside of turn number 7. He's got it going again, but this is damage. This is damage. Oh, this is cruel. Look, goes to the wall, can't make the pass. And right in there now, here comes Nick Yellerly and Augusto Farfus. 4-car battle for the lead, with ahead of them a car that wants to stay on the lead lap. There's almost coming together at the start-finish line as Van der Zande and Campbell weave their way through the traffic. They both had to swerve away from each other there through turn 1. Easy peasy lemon squeezy down at turn 7.
So Nico Pino definitely struggling right now. Hunter McElroy, he's had a brilliant race. He's had the fastest lap of the race also in the LMP2 class. Tremendous run by him in that number 11 car for TDS.
And while I remember, not the last lap but the one before, Daniel Surra reset the fastest GTD Pro lap at a 2 minutes .966 in the number 62.
Who's that?
Fuel. Andy Lally. Same fuel like mad.
Maybe.
He's not stopping again. That's what I reckon. He's letting them go. Unless he was off the track. Side by side. Coming through to turn 17. Louis Deletraz. Felipe Nasr battling for 2nd. Sebastian Bourdais just up the road a little bit. Porsche versus Acura. Porsche round the outside going into the first corner. Can he make it round the outside? Not quite, has to drop back in again. In fact, it's two Porsches there now, because the Mustang sampling car is right there. Nasser with Louis Deletraz, I think, just nipped past him. So Deletraz...
no, he was, of which 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11 have been under yellow.
Right. Here we go. Back to green. 23:20 on the clock as they go across the line, side by side, the two BMWs again. Now
was that Jimmy Bruni?
No, I think you're right, Jeremy. My apologies. I didn't expect to see him so off, and he's just been nerfed out. Keeps his foot in and comes back on. It's two Porsches now side by side. Here's the two BMWs. Jimmy Bruni, Julian Andlau, actually behind the wheel of that car.
Yeah. He was Andlau went around Nasser and then tried to do the same to Deletraz, and
Deletraz had him off.
I'm not having that.
Yeah. And Andlau's got a quick car. We said that Proton car stealthed up through the beach that is turn 7 and 8. Here come the BMWs. Connor De Philippi, Philip A. Love the fact that the Lamborghini is still in that. They will be delighted with this. Yes, 8 for Louis Deletraz. 10 minutes still to go. That is probably 5, possibly 6 laps at the front of the field. What would make that? So that's going to make a pretty long run for Sebastian Portet. He's been out swimming against the Orica tide, and they've used every trick in the book to get themselves up to 5th position.
A quarter of a second between the leaders as they cross the line. It's less than that at turn 1.
So Portet's found some more performance. 2.5 minutes to go. It will be white flag next time around.
And Connor Zillich in LMP2 has got a little bit of daylight between himself.
And Paul de Resta's just gone up into 3rd.
Well,
he's gone
because
past
number
Felipe
74 is
Fraga.
plummeting down.
Fraga's got a problem in the Riley number 74. There was a bit of rough and tumble with that machine earlier on. So Sean Creech Motorsport, and the winners of our BDO No Strategy Award, have just gone up to 4th place. They're only a drop wheel away from being on the podium in that Ligier now.
Yeah, that's a remarkable effort. It really is.
They've, as I said, Jeremy, they've used every tool at their disposal, strategy and speed. That is brilliant. Yeah. Very impressed.
Yeah, young Johnny Edgar clearly has a big future ahead of him.
Yes, he does.
He was a bit of a star in the open wheel ranks. He was dropped by Red Bull, I think, wasn't he? But yeah, was that the right decision they made? I don't know. It'll still be good for Johnny Edgar's career for sure.
Daniel Hunkatea with that car has not moved, so they will drop down to 10th in GTD Pro. Not the finish that Corvette were hoping for. The 4 car not really into, and another car off. That's a Porsche. That is the number 5. That is Julian Andlauer. White flag is out. We will go over the 12 hours by about a minute. Andlauer then drops down to 6th position. Philippe Albuquerque comes up to 5th. Connor De Philippi up to 4th for the BMW.
No, he'd actually gone up to 4th. I think Andlau was really struggling. The last lap, he lost a couple of positions, John. I think that car was just going away from him late in the game here.
Deletraz's race to lose at the moment. There's a little bit of traffic, but not much. Just 1 car to clear, and he has done it. 77 and 3 under review. So that is the
that was the
AO Racing Porsche and Daniel Hunkatea in the battle for the 3rd spot of the podium. So that might not be over yet. No poultry to be accounted for at the moment in GTD Pro. Don't forget your submissions for Michelin Post Race Tech, hashtag Michelin PRT to @IMSA
Number
Radio.
77 penalty.
Drive through.
That was a great lap, by the way, from Louis Deletraz last time around at 150.7. He's extended his lead, but yeah, incident responsibility drive-through penalty for car number 77 that is running now in third position.
So he either comes in or he gets 20 seconds, isn't it, added to his time. If he comes in, can he serve the drive-through with the checker? I don't think he can. Acura win the Mobil 1 12 Hours of Sebring. The checkered flag goes out and is seen first of all by Louis Deletraz. What a young talent, 333 laps down. And Sebastian Bourdais will be second. The Porsche 963 of Porsche Penske Motorsport, the number 7 car coming through. In LMP2, we'll wait for Connor Zillich, but there's the GT battle. And Philip Ellis just ahead of Antonio Fuoco by half a second. Wright Motorsports in third, Harter Racing Aston in fourth. Fifth for Loris Spinelli and 4T Racing, Robbie Foley for Turner Motorsport. LMP2, Connor Zillich wins and anchors home a brilliant run for Era Motorsport. TDS in second, United in third, and the let's have a look at some arithmetic. Jeremy, what have you got for us?
In GTP, I reckon that today's winners, Wayne Taylor Racing with Andretti in number 40 car and a number 7 Porsche Penske Motorsports car, will be tied on 706 points. In third position, I think will be quite a long way back actually, 594 for Cadillac Racing and the 01 car. In the Manufacturers' Championship, unofficially, Porsche, Cadillac and Acura would be tied on 710 points.
Okay, that's in GTP.
That's in GTP. In LMP2, that's nice and easy because Era Motorsport won both races.
Yeah.
So they got a very handy lead there over the Riley team, which I think will be in second position. In GTD Pro, with the win today, Vasser Sullivan, I think will have the lead, despite a really disappointing